Well, welcome back to the broadcast. I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday weekend. Mine's been going well until I woke up to this news report today on how the Biden administration is yet again doing everything in their power to tear our country limb from limb and destroy us. And you're going to see more evidence for that today than you have probably seen in a very long time. But the truth of the matter is right now, half of the United States of America is at elevated risk because of this administration. And you're probably thinking, what are we at elevated risk of? Well, before I get into that, I got to give a quick shout out to my partner, GetTheTea.com. This is, he has been with me forever. This company has been with me a very long time. And by the way, the reason I stick with GetTheTea.com is because it has changed my life. If you're looking for something to detox your body after eating all that holiday turkey and food that you had, this is absolutely an amazing way to do it. And I do this on a regular basis, but the good news is at GetTheTea.com, they're having a special buy two, get one free. By the way, and on top of it all, if you use the coupon code Lisa, you'll get an additional 10% off of that. So make sure you put in Lisa, that coupon code, which is just specifically for you guys. If you want more information, click that more button or click in the description box below. All right, so let's dive in to what has caused the United States of America, at least half of our country, what has put us in elevated risk. We'll take a look at this document. Now, this document was published by NERC, the North American Electric Reliability Corporation. You can see this was published just this month, November 2023, and it is their winter reliability assessment. In other words, how good is our power grid under the Biden administration? And the truth of the matter is, it's not looking good at all. And here's what they state, their key findings. This WRA covers the upcoming 3-month December to February winter period. This assessment provides an evaluation of the generation, resource, and transmission system adequacy necessary to meet projected winter peak demands and operating reserves. This assessment identifies the potential reliability issues of interest and regional risk. The following findings are the EROs, the Enterprise's Independent Evaluation of Electricity, Generation, and Transmission Capacity, as well as the potential operational concerns that may need to be addressed for the upcoming winter. And what is their number one concern? Well, a large portion of the North American BPS is at risk of insufficient electricity supplies during peak winter conditions. Whew. And over on the right, all those little states and parts of the United States of America in orange show potential for insufficient operating reserves in above normal conditions. That risk is elevated. Now, the red one up here, and that's over in Canada, that is a very high risk. In other words, if you live in any of those particular areas that are highlighted right now in orange or red, then you, my friend, are likely going to have blackouts and rolling blackouts as well. This is not my assessment. This is the assessment of the NERC. Very reliable information. And by the way, they also talk about how generator fuel supplies are also remaining a risk during these extreme long duration cold winter events. So prepare for blackouts. If you're in Texas going on up there, all the way to, New York and some of these liberal places there that have put us in this mess. Now, what's even more interesting is that assessment that I just showed you goes on to detail that one of the reasons we are having these issues is because of the Biden administration's policies directly. Take a look at this article here, and I want to show it to you because a power grid watchdog even warns about this. FoxBusiness.com, Power Grid Watchdog warns of higher winter blackout risk, cites Biden's energy policies as the top threat. Now, the North American Electricity Reliable Corporation, the NERC, this document here that I just showed you guys, warned this week that more than half of the U.S. is at an elevated risk of blackouts this winter due to a combination of increased demand, regional power generation shortfalls, and potential fuel delivery challenges in the event of prolonged cold weather events. The findings came from the NERC's annual winter reliability assessment released on Wednesday, which, and this is huge, for the first time in its 55-year history, pointed to energy policy as one of the top threats to the United States power grid due to the Biden administration's green agenda. Thank you yet again, Dementia Biden. 55 years. They've never done that. And now we have it pointing directly to the policies. And it goes on to talk about some of those policies as well. This thing is having a crazy day right now with me. But here's what it says. The National Rural Electric Cooperation Association said the key factors contributing to the risk are increasing demand for electricity to power things like electric vehicles, decreasing generation due to the premature closure of coal and gas-fired power plants, and permitting delays that prevent new infrastructure from being built and connected to the grid. Now, the NRECA hit out directly at the EPA's proposed power plant rule aimed at reducing plant emissions by 90% by 2035, saying the Biden administration plan uses unproven technologies, unrealistic compliance timelines, and threatens electric reliability and affordability for the American public. And that's no joke. So he lists a number of things here. He says one of the things that is adding to the problem with the electric is you're plugging in these stupid electrical vehicles. Would you know that that's the very thing that Joe Biden's entire administration wants all of us to own by 2055 or something like that, 2039. I know the timeline keeps changing. But hey, if we all got an electrical vehicle like the Green Prince of our country wants, then that would destroy our power grid. We wouldn't have enough power to run it. It would completely obliterate it. But hey, plug that car in and everybody do it. Let's just not reap the consequences. So this disaster of a president tells you to buy an electrical vehicle so you know that you won't have electricity. He knows damn well that it's going to mess up the power grid. So it's being done on purpose. Buy that electric car, plug it in, and destroy the grid so you have no power. Second thing that he has done is he's done premature closures of coal and gas-fired power plants. And he even permitted delays that prevented new infrastructure from being built. In other words, we're not going to fix it that way. No, we're going to rely on, mining cobalt, children mining cobalt overseas so we can get these solar panels and these wind turbines that, by the way, are not sufficient energy and will not power us. It won't. You're only going to end up with massive amounts of blackouts. And then, of course, him wanting to reduce emissions by 90% by 2035. It's on purpose. Literally, it's on purpose. If they were really going to go green and go all the way green, and I remember quoting this before, but 5 North or South Dakotas, like that much of America would have to be industrialized with solar power and wind turbine and batteries in order to give us a sufficient amount of energy. In other words, we don't have the capability. I mean, we got nuclear power plants, but hey, those are green, but we hear nothing from the left on that. Meanwhile, half of our country is at risk because this asshole of a president, excuse my French, policies are just destructive. Anyhow, I hope all is going well with you guys. I get so frustrated with this administration because it is being done on purpose. And same with our economy. I mean, there's lots going on with that, but wanted to give you guys a heads up because of specifically a lot of people are going to be impacted this winter. And a lot of people could face the real possibility of not having heat when you desperately need it in some kind of winter storm. So just prepare yourselves with that. If you have a fireplace, get some wood, get some gas, get some stuff together, and just make sure you're ready for, the next couple of months, because they're not so sure that they're going to have the ability to give you what you need. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. And as a quick reminder, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel here. YouTube loves to unsubscribe people. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Anyhow, I love you guys. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.